Bless Squad, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy, Blessed Applesauce, here to bless y'all with another video here on Blessed to Invest. And today, if you read the title, you know what we're talking about today. We're talking about productivity and the top 5 ways I use to improve my productivity. I don't like doing like these little lists where, I just write something down. I like the actual list that I've actually used because I feel like it'd be more valuable to y'all to get something that actually works. People put out these random lists where you go up on Google and, type this random stuff. Oh yeah, it sounds good. Let me throw it on there. But nah, this is a real legit list of stuff that I actually did and actually do. And it's really helped me over the last months months or years to really improve my productivity. So without further ado, let's get, further ado, we got to hit the like button. Make sure y'all do that. Make sure you spam the like button, of course, and let's get into it. All right, so the first thing for me, I feel like this is just number one, top tier, like the best one. The first thing, number one, is deleting social media, deleting Instagram, deleting Twitter, YouTube. I keep it on there because I use it for work to like research and stuff. But the number one for me, where I was spending a crap load of time, was Instagram. And Instagram is like the most pointless app. All you do is sit there and look at pictures and videos. Like, for what? Like, if you look at my time on Instagram, it was ridiculous. I spent way too much time on Instagram looking at absolutely nothing. Nothing. And I'm quite sure a lot of y'all do too. So for me, I read a book called Unscripted. And after I read that book, he was like, is Instagram, what are you getting off of Instagram? Nothing. And I was like, dang, he's right. He was like, the best thing you do is just delete it off your phone. And that's exactly what I did. I check it periodically. I'm not as strict with it as I used to be because it was gone. I ain't touched that thing in like months. But deleting it, and I brought it back, and I just created schedules for myself where I can check it. Just to periodically get on there and see what's going on. Maybe post a pic, like a couple pics, blah, blah, blah. But when you get rid of it, you realize like how pointless this app is. All you're doing is just scrolling through it. Same with Twitter, same with all the rest of these Snapchat and stuff like that. You're just scrolling through, wasting your time. You're not learning anything. You're not improving yourself. You're not making any money on it, etc., etc. Hey, if you're making money on Instagram and these social medias, yes, it is important. But a lot of times it's just a big time waster. And I couldn't do it anymore. So that's number one for productivity. Make sure you delete all them garbage apps off your phone to get super productive, or just limit the time. They do have timers on a lot of these apps where it locks you out of it if you spent way too much time in like the first hour or so. So definitely tip number one. All right, the second one, this is one that I've implemented a lot due to my trading, but I think it is also very important for the people out there that don't trade or just living normal lives. I think it's just important for everybody, and that's just meditation. Meditation is just a basic breathing exercise. We just breathe in, breathe out. The same way you train your body when you go to the gym, train your muscles, your legs, stuff like that to keep yourself in shape. Meditation is a way of keeping your mental state healthy, mental state in shape. So that's exactly what it does. It just controls your mind, lowers your breathing, and makes you remain focused. And I've seen this improve not only just my trading, but other areas of my life as well. I'm more relaxed when I do things. I'm thinking through more of what's going on. I'm more alert. And it just helps with productivity. I can't explain it why. It just does. You just feel like a weight is lifted off of your shoulders. It's one of those things. Don't try it for 30 days and come back to this video. Oh, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. You got to try it for like 4 months, 6 months, consistently every day. Just meditate for like 10, 15 minutes every day. A lot of people have 10, 15 minutes in their day to meditate. It reaps rewards. I can't stress this enough, because I was one of those guys that was just on YouTube. Oh yeah, people talk about meditation. It sound good. It sound cool. It's all right. I'm supposed to be, flying or whatever. I tried it for like a couple weeks and gave up. Tried it for a couple weeks, gave up. No, you can't try it for a couple weeks. It's just like exercise. It's a mental exercise. You can't go to the gym for a week and expect to get a six-pack. It doesn't work like that. You have to go consistently. You have to constantly be meditating every single day. And then after 6 months, 4 or 6 months, you start, oh, okay, I start seeing some results. I'm a little bit more relaxed now. I'm not going crazy like I used to. I can breathe a little better. I'm not stressed out about the daily life as much. So that's the challenge to y'all for productivity. Try to meditate for 6 months. 6 months, and then come back to me and let me know how it's affected and changed your life. All right, so number 3 for me for productivity is creating a schedule and sticking to it. And the pro tip to this, because a lot of people do this, step 2 is locking yourself in the room. Just lock yourself in the room. Don't deal with anything. Lock yourself in a room. If you have an office space or you have maybe like a computer room or something like that, just if you have a schedule, let's say for me, I'm going to take me for example. For me, I need to tape read every single day. I have to tape read every day. And for people that don't trade, tape reading is just a way of, it's just a practice tool for trading. It's like analyzing price action. It's a way of analyzing price action for stocks. So I tape read every day, and I make sure I tape read for 2 hours every single day. So I'm staring at the screen for 2 hours trying to understand price action. So what I do, I lock myself in a room. I put some music on, or maybe like an audio book or something like that on. Take my phone way away, and for the next 2 hours, I'm sitting on the computer tape reading. That's it. I can't do anything else. I can't leave the room. Nothing. All I do is tape read, and that's the best thing that has worked for me effectively. Just every single day, lock yourself in a room, create the schedule, and get it done. Simple as that. All right, the next tip for productivity, I highly recommend is sleep. Definitely sleep. You have to sleep a good amount of time. If you're not getting your, I don't even say 8 hours, because 8 hours seems like too much, but at least get your like 6 to 7 hours of sleep. So you're more productive. You're alert. You can breathe a little better. Your eyes aren't just, you're not opening up your eyes barely throughout the day. Sleep is very important to productivity. I know for me, when I was trading a lot, I was trading at night, I was trading during the day, I was looking at charts, I was just doing so much, and I was literally getting 2 hours of sleep every single day. And yes, people say yes, it's important to grind. I agree with that completely. You need to grind, you need to put the work in, you need to put the hours in. But a lot of things you just cannot do when you're not working at full juice, at full capacity. You're not thinking as sharply, you're not moving as smart as you would have. You have to sleep. Sleep is the way your body rejuvenates, recharges, and you need that energy to be productive. So what I recommend is sleep. Sleep was killing me. Sleep was absolutely killing me, and you feel so much better. You feel like you can work 10-hour days now when you've gotten 8 hours of sleep. It's just how it is. So make sure y'all get y'all sleep. I don't know if any of y'all out there are not getting sleep. Y'all sleeping for 4 hours. That is not okay. It's not acceptable. You got to find a way to get the sleep, because you shaving out another 2 hours just so you can sleep, those 16-hour days where you're just, working for 10 minutes, putting it down, working for another 10 minutes, putting it down, those 16 hours are not as productive as it would be if you just make it 12-hour days instead and use those 4 hours of sleep. You can get way better 12-hour days working really, really hard than a 16-hour day where you're just, it's not worth it. So make sure y'all get y'all sleep. It is very important. Highly recommend get y'all sleep. That's just a productive tip. Definitely you got to do. And the last tip, final tip, the one y'all been waiting for, the last and final tip for this video to be more productive is create a reward system. I learned this from, I listen to a lot of habit books while I'm going throughout my day, listening to like audios and stuff like that. I listen to Unscripted. I got this from Unscripted, and I got it from a habit forming book called Atomic Habits. And one thing they say is to create a habit, to create a strong productive habit, you need to have a reward system at the end. So your body, what it does, it creates a system where it's trying to quote unquote cope with something. So let's say you have a itch or something. Let's say you have an itch and your body's immediate reaction is to go ahead and scratch it. Or example in the book was your teeth are feeling nasty in the morning and your body automatically says, okay, I have to clean them. I have to brush my teeth. Or I feel dirty. Okay, I need to go in the shower and clean up. So your body has these automatic things you do every day without thinking about it, because you have this signal that goes up and says, okay, I'm feeling a certain way, I need to do this. I'm feeling a certain way, I need to do this to cope with it. So what you're doing with this reward system, you're putting things in place that is kind of, quote unquote, as the book said in Atomic Habits, coping with it. So you're giving yourself that body, you're giving your body a reward. So when you complete a certain task, you're like, okay, when I complete a certain task, I will be rewarded. I complete this task, I'm rewarded. And it doesn't have to be food all the time. I know a lot of people talk about food. For me, I know from my tape reading or my charts, I get X amount of time in on my investments. Once I do that, I watch a video. When I get X amount of time in on whatever, I eat lunch. X amount of time in, I watch Mandalorian. I don't know if any of y'all watch The Mandalorian. That's my show right now. So once a week, I know as soon as I get that done, boom, I'm watching my show. I'm going to watch my show. I'm playing a game or something. So just make sure you give yourself a reward system, so you're not just killing yourself and you're just going all through work. You got to make sure you sleep. You got to make sure your mind is right. And you got to make sure you're productive as possible. So that's going to wrap it up for the video. If you like the video, make sure you spam the like button, spam that like button. If you have any other suggestions to people down below how to remain more productive throughout the week, make sure you put them down in the comment section below. What has worked for you? We're not putting fluff in the comments. We want stuff that actually works and actually is helpful to people, because these lists on Google, man, they ain't it. So let's make Google proud and put some actual legit ways that y'all have been more productive and what has worked for you, and we can share in the comment section down below. But that's gonna wrap it up. It's been your boy, Blessed Applesauce. Stay blessed. And I'm gonna see y'all next time on Blessed to Invest.